Alright, I might as well discuss about this because it is needed to be said there. So, with ACME Night, there were, of course, many updates, and they were not that great, given the fact that there's going to be marathons of Futurama, one on this Sunday, and the other on the next Sunday. However, many people did respond to this. Oh, for the love of goodness. They are already doing these tribute things on ACME Night to say that it is the end of the block, even though the block itself isn't confirmed to be gone yet. Now, I like to keep in mind that ACME Night on Adult Swim was easily a terrible idea, thanks to forcing it to be there with these new hours. The hours that brought Adult Swim's ratings to just take Cartoon Network's hours like that. But they honestly shouldn't have done this, because they just shouldn't, because when ACME Night aired PG-rated films, that right there was a terrible idea to do. And of course, using Adult Swim content to air as purgatory content, which really was kind of not fitting in my liking. However, ACME Night did air Futurama before, but it was only on the Purgatory Hour back then. Though this right here, many people say that it's the end of the block, though it actually might not be. It might actually be one of those marathon things. Now, if it was a marathon of King of the Hill, that would have been a major problem, given that King of the Hill does air on those time slots on Saturdays. But Sundays, it's going to be Futurama. It's different. Though it is nice to see that on primetime hours again, given that Adult Swim barely airs this series. Airing it on graveyard hours, probably with the revival episodes. But this right here, it might as well be something ACME Night related. As of now, it might have to. It needs to be seen. Now, if there aren't any bumpers on that upcoming marathon, then yeah, ACME Night would actually be confirmed to be gone. But for what I am seeing with those updates, it might be something to look forward to on those airings of the upcoming Futurama Marathon. Now, is this going to be the end of Cartoon Network airing movies? Absolutely not. But it may be the end of Cartoon Network airing risky PG-13 movies. Of course, they're still going to air PG-rated films, and especially those from Scooby-Doo and Tom and Jerry, especially when it comes to Scoobtober. On Scooby-Doo, that is. But it is a 50-50 chance that ACME Night might still be here. Though the block itself is decided. It was done by Tom Asheheim, who moved on after he left from the whole Warner Bros. Discovery merger thing, and is probably doing pretty successful there. However, it's just a shame that ACME Night just had to be forced as part of Adult Swim. Instead, they honestly should have pushed it back. Maybe rename it as ACME Afternoons. And it might as well just only have like PG-rated films and some PG-13 movies. That is how I would do it. As for what Adult Swim would have. I don't know. Maybe make it as dive-in theater, maybe? It can air PG-13 rated films and maybe some random stuff. Or heck, I mean, what was the last time that Adult Swim aired the Oblongs? I think they still have the rights of it, given that it was a show that aired on the WB. Heck, they might as well air home movies there, because it is kind of important for Adult Swim to start off with something tame and not something a bit too much there. As for the block itself, yeah, there's no opening. It does have the present thing. Of course, the advertising is gone. But the block itself, it might end off to be a slow and painful end to ACME Night, ending off like that. Though, if it actually does end off permanently, with Space Jam: A New Legacy being the last film, then it might as well be the end of ACME Night. But as of right now, it is not over until that actually gets confirmed with the upcoming Futurama marathons this Sunday and the Sunday after that. I am going to miss the block, given how Tom Asheheim did these interesting moves, even though he has moved on, and I am going to miss seeing these risky PG-13 films being seen on Cartoon Network like that. It's just a shame that it just had to be forced as part of Adult Swim with all this. So, anyway, guys, that's all I gotta say at this point. If ACME Night actually goes away, then it truly is going to be a very sad send-off to be seen, given how Tom Asheheim is no longer working on Warbur's since the whole Warbur's Discovery merger thing, and he was no longer CEO of Cartoon Network, as Michael Owling is currently doing a pretty good job being in charge of Cartoon Network currently. Yes, there was the whole losing hours thing, though. Oh my goodness, it is all Adult Swim's fault for that. For those hours, those reruns of Fox animated shows just bringing in those ratings. It would actually be kind of sad to see how ACME Night would end up to be in a Nick Rewind situation when the block just disappears like that. Anyway, guys, this is Kawaii Life Antonio, signing off. Peace.